Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the darkest corners of history and delve into the lives of the most dangerous individuals ever to walk this earth. 1. Osama Bin Laden. Osama Bin Laden was the founder of al-Qaeda, an extremist group. He was responsible for the planning and execution of the September 11, 2001, attacks in the United States, which killed nearly 3,000 people. Bin Laden's actions and ideology reflected a desire to establish a global jihadist network and combat perceived Western influence in the Muslim world. He was killed by US forces during a raid in Pakistan on May 2, 2011. The 9/11 attacks had a significant impact on global security and led to extensive counter-terrorism efforts worldwide. 2. Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler was the leader of Nazi Germany from 1934 to 1945. He started World War II by invading Poland in 1939. Under his regime, the Holocaust took place, resulting in the genocide of 6 million Jews and millions of others. Hitler pursued an aggressive expansionist policy, imposing strict racial laws and curbing civil liberties. His actions and ideology led to immense suffering and the deaths of millions of people. Hitler committed suicide in 1945 as Allied forces closed in on Germany. His legacy serves as a grim reminder of the dangers of extremism, racism, and totalitarianism. 3. Joseph Stalin. Joseph Stalin, the leader of the Soviet Union from the mid-1920s to 1953, implemented policies that resulted in the deaths of millions of people. He conducted political purges, forced collectivization of agriculture, and established labor camps known as the Gulag. His rule was marked by repression, famines, and widespread suffering. The exact number of casualties is debated, but it is widely acknowledged that Stalin's regime caused immense human loss and suffering. 4. Pol Pot. Pol Pot was the leader of the Khmer Rouge regime in Cambodia from 1975 to 1979. Under his rule, the regime aimed to create a classless society by forcibly relocating the population to rural areas and implementing radical policies. The Khmer Rouge's actions, including forced labor, torture, and execution, resulted in the deaths of an estimated 1.7 million people, approximately a quarter of Cambodia's population at the time. Pol Pot lived in hiding until his death in 1998 without facing justice for his crimes. 5. Kim Jong-un. Kim Jong-un is the current leader of North Korea. He has pursued nuclear weapons and ballistic missile programs, leading to tensions with the international community. His regime has been criticized for human rights abuses, including forced labor and political repression. Kim Jong-un maintains a personality cult and tightly controls information in the country. Internationally, he has engaged in diplomatic maneuvers but has faced condemnation and sanctions for his actions. 6. Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi was the former leader of ISIS, a terrorist group that established a self-proclaimed caliphate in Iraq and Syria. He was responsible for numerous brutal attacks and human rights abuses. Under his leadership, ISIS carried out high-profile terrorist attacks globally. Al-Baghdadi died in 2019 during a US military operation. His reign caused immense suffering and destabilization in the region. 7. Ayman alZawahri. Ayman alZawahri is an Egyptian physician and the current leader of al-Qaeda. He succeeded Osama Bin Laden and has been involved in numerous terrorist activities. He advocates for violent jihad against the United States and its allies. Under his leadership, al-Qaeda has carried out attacks worldwide, including the 9/11 attacks. Al-Zawahri remains a prominent figure in the global jihadist movement, releasing videos and audio recordings to recruit members and spread his ideology. Efforts to capture or eliminate him have been unsuccessful so far. 8. Charles Manson. Charles Manson was a cult leader in the late 1960s who formed a group called the Manson family. He orchestrated a series of brutal murders, including the famous killings of actress Sharon Tate and others. Manson's twisted ideology and manipulation of his followers shocked the nation. He and his followers were convicted of multiple murders and received life sentences. Manson's case highlighted the dangers of charismatic leaders and the potential for violence within cults. He died in prison in 2017. 9. Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy was a notorious American serial killer and rapist active during the 1970s. He murdered at least 30 young women using tactics like luring them into his car or secluded areas. Bundy was charismatic, intelligent, and had a knack for blending into society. He was arrested multiple times but managed to escape twice before being caught in 1978. Bundy acted as his own attorney during his trial and eventually confessed to the murders. He was found guilty and sentenced to death. Bundy was executed in 1989. His case remains infamous for his ability to hide his dark side behind a charming facade. Thank you for watching. Stay informed, stay aware, and let's strive for a safer future together. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. See you in the next one.